So I wake up, I go to work, I'm having a regular day, just a normal, regular ass working class day. And I go to my phone, I see some headlines, and I see this headline that I just know, in the back of my head, I'm just like, that's probably very clickbait. It's called She-Hulk producer bullies Kevin Feige. And then so I decided, to share it with some of my friends, and my friend Dane from Force Adversity. He called it like a freaking psychic. Like, forget Jean Grey, forget Emma Frost. This man is a psychic because he told me, give it a few hours. People are going to be the usual suspects are going to be making video after video about this. And guess what? Guess fucking what? They do. They freaking do, like fucking clockwork. It's almost pathetic at this point. Freaking pathetic. So good old Ryan Kinel, decides to make a video about it. Talk about the serious issue that's going on in Marvel Studios. So let's take a watch. And obviously, it took him like 5 minutes, 5 freaking minutes, or 6 minutes if you want to get technical. But let's speed this up a little bit because I probably kill myself before I kill myself. I have to keep listening to this motherfucker.
We're only 2 episodes into She-Hulk Attorney-at-Law on Disney Plus, and it's already the disaster that so many people predicted it would be. But it goes right.
The disaster that people predicted it would be, or the disaster that you assholes kept saying it was going to be in your minds, because you people were never going to give it a chance, a fair chance. You never were going to give it a chance. Let's be honest. You were ripped and ready to rip it apart, regardless of what She-Hulk is. I'm certain, buddy, that you've never picked up a She-Hulk comic in your life. I'm fairly certain.
Along with what Marvel's been doing, Phase 4 of the MCU has gotten continuously worse, but it's exactly what Kevin Feige and the rest of the people at Marvel Studios told us it would be. They're not interested in entertainment.
Yes, Kevin Feige told us from day one that Phase 4 was going to be a woke disaster, that it's all going to be about anti-man, all that shit, right? Yeah, that's what Kevin Feige said.
In the audience, they're not interested in giving fans what they want. Now it's going to be focused on storytelling through identity politics, through virtue signaling, and through woke narratives that not many people want.
Identity politics, virtue signaling. Oh my god, dude, your whole fucking personality is a virtue signaling. Always posting pics about you at the gym, fucking MAGA shit. Come on, dude, your whole personality is a virtue signal
in their content. So with that knowledge in hand, and the fact that She-Hulk has been maybe the worst thing they've put out to date, which is saying something, it's not a surprise to see that the head writer and the producer, Jessica Gao, come out and say what she's saying about Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is a creative genius, says She-Hulk head writer Jessica Gao. He constantly puts up with me arguing with him. He really lets me bully him in a way. It truly is a testament to what an egoless, wonderful person he is. Yes, he's such a creative genius that he lets me bully him into doing whatever I want. Wow, what praise for Kevin Feige.
Yeah, because, mind you, if you read the full article, you would get the full context of what she's saying. Which, again, I kind of blame the direct for clearly leading on with that fucking with that headline. Which, if I remember correctly, they had to change because a lot of people were calling them out on it because it was a clickbait headline. Yeah, she's saying that, he's not an egotistical guy. He listens to other people. He listens to other creatives. Because she's worked in the business for a while, and she's basically saying that he is not the most egotistical producer she's ever worked with. I mean, isn't that something that you want in a creative environment? I mean, how many stories do we hear about creatives, constantly butting heads with producers who just don't get it, who constantly undermine their work?
Feige right there. Basically, this guy's just such a cuck. It makes it really easy to put whatever feminist garbage propaganda I want in this series and to push away the male audience.
Oh my god, dude, you're the literal definition of a cuck. Seriously, you eyebrowless, inbred motherfucker.
Before we even get to reading this article, look at Matthew Marsden, my man Matthew Marsden. I don't know what's worse, someone thinking it's okay to bully their boss or that they think it's okay to broadcast it to the world. I guess the show makes sense now. And my nerdy home translation, I love it that he's such a weak man. That's basically what it feels like. And here's the article from The Direct. Kevin Feige reportedly gets bullied by She-Hulk producer. And as with every article in The Direct, you have to skip the first couple paragraphs because it's just kind of nonsensical. She-Hulk producer on experience with Kevin Feige.
Yeah, because you'll miss out on context.
Gao admitted she actually fights with Feige more than any person at Marvel, but it led her praising him for being an egoless, wonderful person that goes so far to let her bully him in some ways. Here's some quotes. Yeah, I probably fight with Kevin more than any person at Marvel, but it truly is a testament to what an egoless, wonderful person he is, that he constantly puts up with me arguing with him. He really lets me bully him in a way. I'm very mean to him, and he allows it. So it's really nice because there's no other president of a studio that would really put up with me the way that he does. This is the end result from hiring female activists that if...
I'm hiring female activists. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. She's an activist. Why? And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, how is she an activist? Because she's politically aware of certain things. She's socio-politically aware. That makes you an activist now? Really, dude? Oh my fucking God. Only these people would really treat it like a bad thing of someone saying that, like, oh yeah, this producer's, he's very kind to me, he treats me with respect, because even though I can be a bit, aggressive, they put up with me and they're thankful for my creative input. Only these people would treat that as a bad thing.
If you want to not get Me Too, if you're going to hire these people, that's probably the only solution you have is to let them do whatever they want, to run something into the ground, to come up with every...
Yeah, because Jessica Gao probably told Kevin, I'm going to Me Too you if you don't give me this fucking job. You don't give me this fucking job, I'm going to Me Too you, you motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, my God. What world do these people live in? Oh, my God.
Bad idea, one after another, and say, you know what? That you're just so incredible, Jessica Gao. This is just wonderful. You're just creating, one of the most divisive pieces of entertainment that Marvel's put out there over the past decade.
Just because you people don't like it does not mean the majority of the people don't like it, buddy. YouTube, Twitter ain't real life. It ain't real life.
Okay, no problem. You have my full support. What an absolute cuck Kevin Feige is. Going back to how much she bullied Feige, Gao made it clear he actually allowed her to bully him. Part of the reason I respect him so much is he lets me be incredibly mean to him and lets me bully him constantly. And I don't think...
the mean part, I'm pretty sure she's fucking joking on that. She's a comedic writer, right? She's a comedian. So she's probably just, when she's saying that, obviously it's in text, we don't know, but more than likely she's fucking joking.
Any other president would ever let me do that. Probably not. But he also just comes up with brilliant ideas. There were so many elements in the show that were his pitches, and he's truly egoless because there have been times where he'll put a really good idea and say, that'll be great, I'll use it, I'll put it in a script, and weeks later he reads it, forgotten that it was his idea. Yes, Kevin Feige, such a genius that he's literally just taken the MCU into a nosedive in Phase 4. But you want to talk about the wonderful ideas that Kevin Feige's had for She-Hulk? Well, look no further than what we heard about Steve Rogers being a virgin. Now, apparently...
Oh my God. I cannot believe these guys got so triggered over that. When that has been like a theory in the MCU family for like years. So many fucking people have always been wondering, is he a virgin or not? It's just a meme that they're just addressing. It was just a joke, dude.
Apparently, that was the female writers of the show. It was a running gag throughout the season. They thought it'd be so funny to talk about if Steve Rogers was an incel or not, because, of course, these...
An incel. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a pussy. Oh, my God. Ryan, you're such a pussy, man.
Something single, lonely, bitter women who despise men, of course, that's something that they would ponder. And instead of saying, you know what, maybe that's not really that funny of a joke, maybe it's really not going to appeal to very many people, maybe you shouldn't waste time on this stupid, idiotic gag that you have running, like Kevin Feige.
By the way, it made a lot of people fucking laugh. It made a lot of people fucking laugh. So I think, so if you're not laughing about it, I would say you must have very, very, very personal issues you should probably work on, man.
Dude, I can't describe to you how thrilled and shocked I was. Not only was Kevin on board with answering the question, he supplied me with the canon answer. So Kevin definitively answered this question. Yes, this is straight from Kevin's golden mouth.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the writers for the first Avenger, the Captain America First Avenger film, from my understanding, they wrote in a sex scene of Steve Rogers with a woman. So yeah, Kevin Feige was there. He's been there since it was. So yeah, he would obviously know who it was. Oh my God.
There it is. The King Cuck himself, King Cuck of the MCU, Kevin Feige. This show is an unmitigated disaster. They can try to blame toxicity all they want. They can try to blame the fans. They can try to do everything they want. The bottom line, this has turned
No one's been fucking doing that, Ryan. Don't lie.
So many people off. People think it's a joke. They think it's cringe. They think it's unfunny. They don't think the continuity makes sense. They think it's, once again, just taking a shit on a character that's already been destroyed with Bruce Banner's Hulk. And it's clear that an underlying factor in all of this, men bad, women good. Men have it easy. Women have it so difficult. Not sure if that's going to play well for the core audience of the MCU. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Smash a like button. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications. Share this video out there. And I'll talk to you later.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. That was worse than I thought. Oh my God. This dude lies through his teeth and is such a cringy bastard. Oh my fucking God. Dude lies. Dude has severe personal issues if he's treating a virgin joke like a personal insult to incels. Oh my God, Ryan, word of advice, dude. Work on yourself before fucking insulting other people's opinions. Work on yourself, you racist fuck. Like, come on, like we haven't seen the video of you making fun of George Floyd. And the way you fucking look with your eyebrow list, motherfucker, like motherfucker, you're not one to talk about anyone else. In terms of their creative input, in terms of how they look or anything. Oh man, yeah. Things took such a nosedive. I genuinely wonder what will happen when Wakanda Forever comes out. And it does very successfully. I'm hoping it does very successfully. I wonder what their narrative is going to be for that. I mean, I doubt Ryan cares. I mean, he's a racist. Why the hell would he care? But if I'm being honest, he's probably going to be like, he's probably all of a sudden going to act like he cares about Chadwick. He's going to say, "Oh yeah, I did well because Chadwick died." Whew. Man, that dude's fucking cringy. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.